हेलो स्टूडेंट, वेलकम टू PraescioEdu। सो स्टूडेंट, आज हम सीखेंगे क्लास 6 इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट में जो हमारा सेकेंड चैप्टर है हुज द ग्रेटेस्ट, जिसके आज हम क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर सीखेंगे और ये है हमारा वीडियो नंबर 2। तो चलो शुरुआत करते हैं आज के हमारे इस वीडियो को। और फर्स्ट है यहाँ पे आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस इन वन सेंटेंस एंड द फर्स्ट वन इज हु वाज वन ऑफ द ग्रेट रूलर्स इन द वर्ल्ड एंड द आंसर इज एम्परर अकबर और अकबर द ग्रेट इज नोन एज द वन ऑफ द ग्रेट रूलर्स इन द वर्ल्ड। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट वाज famous in his court and the answer is the 9 gems or navaratnas was famous in the court. Next question is who was the closest to emperor's heart and the answer is Birbal was the closest to the emperor's heart. Next one is what did Akbar loved to do in his court and the answer is Akbar loved to pose interesting questions or problems in his court. Next question is what did Birbal never fail to do in the court and the answer is Birbal never failed to come up with an equally interesting answer. Next question is what did Akbar on another occasions and the answer is on another occasion Akbar was relaxing with some of his countries. Next question is when Akbar was relaxing what did the few thought and the answer is a few of them thought this was a good opportunity to shower praise on the emperor and get some favors from Akbar. Next question is who was only silent and the answer is Birbal was only silent and also smiling a little. Next question is what should one do when he want to punish someone and the answer is one should banish that person and throw him out of your kingdom. Next question is whose the kingdom extends everywhere and what he cannot do and the answer is God's kingdom extends everywhere and Almighty cannot banish anyone from his kingdom. Next question है write a short note on and the first one is answer a short note on Emperor Akbar and the answer is Emperor Akbar was one of the greatest rulers of the world. He had a vast empire, a very strong army and untold wealth. He was a good human being who cared for his subjects. He had great respect for scholars, writers, poets and artists belonging to different religions. He was a patron of art and culture. He loved to pose interesting questions or problems in his court. He had an excellent sense of humor and was very fond of Birbal, who was one of the 9 gems of his court. Next question is how did Akbar react to country's praise? And the answer is Akbar, who was not a fool, did not like the false praise of his countries. He told them that they would have to prove that he was greater than God. For this, they would have to tell him at least one thing that he could do that God could not. Next question is what was it that Akbar could do but God could not? And the answer is Akbar could throw a person out of his kingdom to punish him, but God could not banish anyone from his kingdom as God's kingdom extended everywhere. सो स्टूडेंट, ये थे एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चंस विद आंसर्स जो हमने आपके लिए स्पेशली तैयार किए हैं, क्योंकि आपका ये कंसेप्ट, आपका ये जो चैप्टर है, इसका जो कंसेप्ट है वो आपका क्लियर हो जाए। सो स्टूडेंट, अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आता है तो इसे लाइक और शेयर ज़रूर करना। सो स्टूडेंट, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो।